lastly left off, we're getting very silly about a gap base, and we got punished for it. And we need to redo, I think, a pressure fight on this planet. Pressure fight on this planet. Great start. Messed up my range here. Nico's not doing too hot here. He probably will try the base again on foot, but he's a bit smart about it this time.
Ready. Moving out. I've already done before, I'm sure, but just in case I'm a mistake. Jammed. Probably parked here. Surely they can't start the Mako here.
Pull it a little bit. No, no, leave it there. You did not get hit by the Colossus. Directly by the Colossus attack, yeah. Like that. That's a bad idea. Strange, you could probably hit me pretty easily. There, you want to get back up? Isn't that tower over there? Rounds of anything like this right now. Sledgehammer. Oh, because of polonium. Right, Sledgehammer 8s are also polonium. That's nice. Boy. Not done yet. down again. Get back up there. Singularity going. Lyra's got... Wow, okay, she literally has got a lot of things going on here. Lyra's got the, Optics 8 going on, right? Okay, so we're jammed even with Optics 8. Oh, that's correct. That was a miss. My barrier's not holding against it. Oh god, I'm not invincible. Rex. Up.
Left. I'm going to miss slaughtering Geth like this.
Jeez. A lot of 8s. Some Shredder 7s, Sledgehammer 8s. Kinetic Energized Plating 8. Energized Plating 8. Ooh. May have to take that. I'm not well and truly invincible. I like the cooldowns, but I might need that damage reduction even still. I said maybe we give that to Rex as well. He's already got one. Never mind. It's already got one. No, I'm gonna keep the cooldown. The cooldowns are important to me. Genetic exoskeletons. Okay, 39. 345. I'm getting the full healing. That's checking if they actually do it stack as they might think they do it. I'm getting 7 per tick, right? More or less. No, I'm not. I'm getting 4 per tick. They don't stack. Oh, I was getting 4 per tick, but like it was ticking faster because they weren't on the same tick. Okay, that makes sense. If I do this, I don't have any regeneration. Put on 2 medical exoskeletons. 6. I think they stack, but maybe they don't. Feels like I regenerate faster even if I don't regenerate at like the same. Maybe I don't. Maybe they don't. Kinda need some motor back. The barrier, even though it turns the entire bar white, does not mean that you have actually shields until it starts going down. It just can't properly report your shields, and so my shields are down, they're down. So if 1,000 odd points of damage come my way in like 3 seconds, even with like the 40 shield regeneration a second, it's yeah, I can get overwhelmed. You know what I should do? I should probably quick save. It's not the first time Mako's gotten stuck on this planet. Seemingly out of nowhere, on nothing. And so far, I think I've only experienced this on this planet. Thankfully, the game does have some kind of recovery mechanic for that. Game just like save or something? What was that? a little surprised they let me out there. Probably not on the planet with this many nodes discovered, but what is going on this planet? Free me. Oh. Mako. Get free. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. What the planet takes us again. Dag Garden's the last one we haven't done yet. I could be wrong, that might be one of the ones that we did early. I know we did Hong. So I'm assuming we did the other one. We definitely haven't done this one. NT Rumgun. Rumgun? Cobalt. Galrus. Yeah, skipped all of it, so both there. I didn't even read a bit of it. Sometimes they have really interesting bits of lore, and sometimes it's just like a breakdown of what the planet is. Within a few hundred years, the planets will rip each other apart. Samsari travel consortiums have already announced sponsorships of cruises to observe the spectacle. When the Krogan rebellions ended 3 millennia ago, the Turian chief of naval operations, and his new soldier named Mercury, declares immediate retirement. He disappeared into what was then uncharted territory. It was only 200 years ago the ship was found on the surface of Precia's largest moon. It had landed gently and been deliberately shut down of Admiral Mercury. However, no traces of it found. There is a technical civilization near the equator, evidently the colony of an ancient spacefaring race. Once subsided to almost nothing, merely wind-hollowed husks of arcologies and other megastructures. Their owns is a single column whose inscriptions defy translation for several centuries. This linguists finally managed translation. The elaborate relief carving said merely walk among these works and know our greatness. Crew scratches on the base of the riverside said monsters from the id. Matriarch Dilanaga writings. Not to mention we're done with Matriarch. We've probably been done with Matriarch Dilanaga for a while. collection-wise. Right, so let's bring Tally. Talizora Naraya. Tally needs another point damping, probably. Actually, no, we're gonna beeline towards Master AI hacking. Or look at her equipment real quick. Give her some combat optics. Rex actually has combat optics as well, never mind. He doesn't, we don't need it on her, theoretically. Got a kinetic coil for damage and stability. We could give him, I'm sure that we have the scram rail. Yeah, no, scram rail's not the one we're looking for on him. It's a tier 8. I think I have the only one on my pistol. The frictionless materials, which is probably going to stay with me. She doesn't need the thing up. Let's just give her the scram rails. Like with the Phoenix 7. That's fine. Medical interface? No. Take a medical exoskeleton. I'm sure we have one, right? Surely we have a spare. We do not have a spare medical exoskeleton. Well. Oops. Blade of coating 6. Energized plating 8. I'm certain we'll get you a exoskeleton in your future, Tally. Let's quick save because I did that little bit of inventory management overrun research outpost. Oh, this Geth outpost is actually one of ours. Initially. Oh, actually, we still need 2 more Dilanaga. I figured we'd found so many, but I guess not. And yeah, we have 4 out of 3 Solarian ID tags, so... These are just like... There's more than you need to find to beat the side quests, typically. Down there? Good. this minigame and its controls. I tried like going right and forward at the same time and got neither. I got stuck and lost a window to get through pretty nicely. Probably could have gone around. This is on me. Yeah, probably would have been much easier to approach from the other side. Oh well. Remember where we're parked. Directly on top of the nice deposit. So it's highly likely that the outpost that we took down on the previous planet was the biggest. I'd be genuinely surprised if this next one coming up is going to have more enemies or tougher enemies. Could be that it's like scale, not scale, but it's designed so that whichever one you go to first is the easiest or whatever. But I don't think so because the second one felt easier than the first. But maybe I can see that happening. It's like the third one had a Colossus and a dropship full of primes. Well, like the very first one had just a dropship and the second one had just a Colossus. And the Colossus is still easier than the dropship, but maybe I'm wrong on the difficulty scaling of that. Or at least the intended difficulty from those two encounters. This is a pretty open flat space next to this anomaly. We're looking at another thresher. Nope, just a probe. A crashed escape pod. League of One Battalion. Why did I get stuck there like that again? An unlisted anomaly. Investigate, but my cat needs something. I'll be right back. was just snoring at us.
Securing point.
Punisher 9. Have I looked at a Punisher before? Hydra 8. There's me kept her long gone. They seem to have been in it probably some time ago. Punisher 9 does not beat Volkov 7. I mean, it does in some respects, but Rosenkopf remains winner for me. Another yet unlisted anomaly? Huh.
En route.
Just evidently a mom and pop independent salvage team. Show signs of close range hits from Geth heavy particle beams. One second, sorry, another interruption. I heard something elsewhere that I should check out. Sorry about that. Let's go liberate a base from the Geth. We'll initiate in the Mako when we need to like retreat and target and come back on foot. Well, if we get jammed, maybe we won't stay in the Mako, I don't know. I do like having my radar. Oh, this outpost might be purely interior. I guess we're not riding in the Mako.
Heading out.
Any friendly Geth in here that want to talk instead of fire on each other? Probably not. Free stuff. Why is the control sometimes so unresponsive? Kovalov from Rosenkov. Husks. Husks. Okay, wait. Oh god, they go right through. Get up, you two. Oh, he's down again. Perhaps I should have made sure that those don't just knock her back down.
All patched up.
Another time that I triggered first aid when I did not mean to. I'm not sure why or how. There's like some sort of hidden input. Like, did I click on it or something somehow? I don't know. All husks all the way down. We're gonna see some Geth. All husks all the way down. I do like the use of the explosive rounds. The hammerhead rounds might not be that worth using. Against the Thorian creepers, whatever, they were good. But maybe better just have those explosive rounds.
Area secured.
Actual Geth, okay.
last of them.
I think I will swap off these rounds. Weapon, the 40% weapon force is not nearly strong enough. The 500% weapon force at the 500% heat generation is something. Not sure if I have many of the level 8 rounds. I might go with just straight polonium. Obviously, I like Rex having these things. I like the idea of them, but I just can't afford to, like, fire these things. Whoops, that's not the right... Whoops, that's not the right weapon at all. I might, hopefully, I could probably get away with, like, snowblind rounds. Can't even fire the gun fast enough to overheat it. That's great. Done it again. There we go. Broke free. We're getting exit the building to the gap. Just why is there an airplane in that direction? It's weird. Exit the building to having the gap attack us right in front of the Mako. Sure is gonna be the case. Oh boy.
Of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Odd message. Get out of here. Eliminate the Geth base lovers. Grissom system of the Armstrong Nebula cluster. Let's see we're done here. Stuck the landing. Just want to check in what the requisition is.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Irons, which is nice. Polaris is not, so no, Polaris is not the Savant or the, Prodigy. Prodigy's what I'm looking for. Going down to force is just not worth it. Nothing really worth buying here. It's good to know that the stores do have 10s now. It does feel like mods have hit like their very top limit at 8, but maybe that's not the case. Which means that there probably isn't much beyond like 10 for gear levels. Grissom. Let's go find some Geth. Polonium. Kanban. Inhabited by shoals of tiny ammonia-based life forms, no larger or more complex than plankton of Earth's oceans. Unlocked by air pressure, and when these bioluminescent creatures constantly flee from the approach of the Terminator, should they be exposed to light and heat and Grissom, they will die. Alright, moving the gas running out to the ban. On the approach from Tonvan, Normandy's fastest to rage, except to the fragmentary code of transition from the surface. Attempts to decrypt the message were fruitless. It does not appear to be in any self-reporting language used by the Citadel races. Mechanical computation or popular extranet meme insists the entire planet is composed of dormant nanotechnology created millennia ago by a race even more advanced than the Protheans. When stories Hyrox's Silicatus is actually similar robots which react awake and defend themselves. Though discounted by every reputable scientist, this theory has been popularized by a series of sensationalistic texts by a sorry author, Dulce or Thesia. Level 1 heat hazard, so we're gonna have to do a lot of the fighting in the Normandy, probably. Not the Normandy, just the Mako. We're gonna have to do it from the Normandy. Just bombard the planet. Assuming there is an exterior fight, which there probably will be. Anomaly, and that is the unnamed place where the thing is. Let's head southwest first, I suppose, towards this anomaly. Sorry, caps do say. We're killing Haka's writings. This is definitely too steep. Clean, climb. Doesn't mean it's not climbable, but I'm definitely not getting up it in a straight line. There you go. Just doing the usual scan of the planet for stuff. Alpha noticeable a lot more damage than most other things. That is usually when you take damage just in the nose. It's bounced on. Otherwise, Mako surprisingly just doesn't often take full damage of any kind. Bruh. And down we go. More thorium. Before grabbing that ore node. Probably not up here, but like on the other side. Alright, so going around might be a better call. Of course, if it isn't, then it's gonna be extra frustrating. I mean, no, got nothing to go the first time. No, maybe not. This is a lot softer to climb, even if it is. Uranium. Alright. I was so free. Went one too many times. Continue our scan before approaching base. Beat the road. There is some more ore over here. Positive magnesium. Quite a lengthy little assignment. 4 separate planets before culminating in one final planet. Every single planet has a full suite of activities. Or 3 ore nodes, find various anomalies. Frictionless 8. I may double down on frictionless materials. I do like the stability of this thing, but double frictionless. Get rid of all the heat generation. And just unload. Alright, time to go talk to some Geth about their stay on this planet. Ask them how they're doing, what their goals are. Beep boop, boop boop beep. This is what, just 2 Colossi? You got some rocket troopers in there. Well, I'm gonna get by the big pulses. These things are not gonna hurt me. They're way fast to be dealt with by Mako. Level up. And another scram rail, kinetic coil. Energy plating's nice. Medical exoskeleton. There we go. Tally. Let's do that medical exoskeleton, yeah? Some better cooldowns. Level 24. Mastering stasis. Lasts quite a while. Very slow, small recharge. After that, I can put some points in and maybe get lift. Make my throw a bit better. I'm biotic focused. Might be a good idea to get some more medicine. Get advanced neural shock and do things like that, but stasis probably has me covered. And having stronger throw and having lift could be useful. Rex, his defenses are maxed out. I can get him throw. Throw for him. Don't need to level it up. I think we're going to keep just leveling his warp. For more offensive potential. Tally will max out hacking. More towards Master Damping, I guess, or Shiri has Master Sabotage. I do kind of want to get her to have Master Pistol stuff as well. It's probably doable in the last 6 levels, unless they start giving us 1 point per level. At which point, well, what are you gonna do? What the heck? Hey, Callie, get your gun out. Hi. They're coming, guys. They're coming. Lord, they're coming. I get my eyes on one of those little chubby bastards. I'm chasing his ass so hard. They're coming, Rex. Defend me. Who's shooting those rockets there? A juggernaut. Still one of you guys running around, eh? Gotcha. Gotcha, you little jerk. Oh, he's hacked. Thanks, Sally. As last geth falls, you hear music from across the room. Quarian stands before a hushed crowd. On monitor, Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of Worlds and Innocence Lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus field. The transmitter shuts down. Huh. There's a lot going on with that right there. As last Geth falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, Quarian stands before a hushed crowd, warbling a mournful a cappella of Worlds and Innocence Lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. Were they just like... Did they go beyond the Veil and set up these bases and kill a ton of people just to, like... learn about their creators? Learn about the state of their creators? And send that message home? Or, like... There's a lot going on there. And Tally, so a number of your Geth data files the proper hands, you can reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. Tally and the Geth.
You lead. I'll follow.
fire as soon as my efforts like stop because of my mods being that effective. It's pretty good. Let's return to the Normandy and talk to Tally about this. The evolution of the gap.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Don't waste my
Is something
time.
wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
If I give you this data, your pilgrimage is over. You'll go back to your own people.
Not right away. I'll stay with you as long as it takes to stop Seren. But my people need this.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Right?
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Seren and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Still haven't seen anything like of Geth make. We have that licensed by Geth stuff. Why don't we have Geth stuff? Anyway, we have 4 million credits to work with. Maybe we can go buy some stuff before going to the next, or see if there's anything we want to buy at least. Or into the actual main story.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
Maybe not.
We just received your report. Looks like
Oh,
this
no.
Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish another foothold in the region. Nice job, Shepard. You saved a lot of human lives on this mission. Hack it out.
You know, it's just like, you did good. Maybe buy like 2 or 3 things with our 4 million credits.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alliance officials report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy casualties. In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Or crazy here.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Okay, I only had the one medical exoskeleton, so that's gone. Could be that I do need to like progress in it. Need like another main story mission before the inventories will restock. See, we're gonna take that item back from that guy.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the
Show me what you got.
Most excellent.
Assassin armor from Alcos. See what Moreland's been up to. I wonder if that, like, Geth license was just, like, a prank. Just a decoy to make you waste money.
Something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Along with Moreland's very clearly good business model. Nothing here looks terribly appealing. Guardian just does not compare to Colossus. There's nothing but Colossus for me moving forward.
Yes, human. You need something, yes? Oh, you will be pleased, I think.
Explorer 9 for my Quarian friend would not be... I mean, it would be an improvement over... Well, no, it wouldn't. Right now, it's just that you get better armor for Rex. It would be an improvement, but not enough. What I need is like a tier 7 or higher for Rex. Just any kind, basically. That's as long as it's, you know, better. Like, the Mercenary 9 might be worth buying just because it gives him a little bit more damage protection and gives him the extra slot. Although if I do find Colossus in any amount for him, I'd be very sad about having bought it, but for 500,000, but it might be worth it. Let's look around first. We'll come back to Moreland. There is still the Presidium shop.
Commander, it is good to see you again.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Human, I guess that is what I'm looking at. It is standard stuff. There is an option just for
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Titan armor for the Krogan. That's even better. Not like Colossus, but, you know. The Ceres Council has very high stability armor, I see. This does not include Quarian, or at least it doesn't seem to. Maybe I'll buy the Titan 9.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
There are level 9 mods. Scram Rail 9. I don't know if I want to spend my money on them. I'll probably eventually get them. There may eventually be something I do really want to buy, so it probably isn't worth buying these things. But we did get an upgrade for our Krogan friend. Giving him Energized Plating 8 and Energized Plating 8 for absolutely shenanigans damage reduction, theoretically. If they stack. I believe they do, they may not. Feels like they would. Let's return to the ship. Our acquisitions officer may have something slightly different as well, since we landed on the Citadel.
You Quarians messed up the whole galaxy when you let the Geth break free. Do your people ever talk about it?
Do the Krogan talk about starting a foolish war that resulted in the Turians sterilizing your people?
All the time.
Well, that's your answer, I suppose.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Maybe not.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
How differently might things have gone if they hadn't immediately gone to war with the Geth for daring to exist?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Rage armor. Even better. From the Geth Armory. It's only slightly better, but it is from the Geth Armory, which is, Do I have a soul? Well, you see, you're about to be dead, so you'll find out shortly, maybe. My first thing from the Geth Armory. It's a giant waste of money to buy this. But I kind of want to buy it just to have the Geth Armory, and it is a slight upgrade. I want to see what my boy looks like in his Geth Armory suit. The Rage. Oh, is this what... He looks like, this is what the, Rogans that you encounter in the field look like, isn't it? Do I have any other Titans? I do have a Titan 6, but it's not the same. It's not Krogan. Saren, that's a Saren's Krogan, sorry, yeah. Huh. So that's what the Geth Armory stuff is. And I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, right? That's the name on the tin. Man, I do not need this many kinetic coils. I'll sell 2 of them. Probably don't need combat scanners at 6, and the kinetic stabilizers are not my favorites. Here's the combat scanners at 6 and keep the 7s for no real reason. Rail extensions I do quite like. Kinetic stabilizers can go though. They're just not that great. I do not need this many high explosive rounds. Or Inferno rounds for that matter. I may want to equip like everyone on the team with like Inferno rounds at any given point in time, but I probably won't. Still, I'm going to hold on to more than I should because of that. The tier 7 rounds are different than the tier 8 rounds in terms of functionality, so there is actually a pretty good reason to hold on to a bunch of tier 7s, theoretically. Tier 6 is where you start seeing, like, well, why am I holding on to this? Why am I holding on to these? I have tier 7 Poloniums in a good amount. Shredder rounds can go, these tungsten rounds can go.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Put me back up to 1 million. Okay, well, we're good on that front then. Or put me back up 8 million to 4 million. It's probably a lot more I could sell at the moment, but just add a little bit of inventory with sell with. Let's head to Noveria, I guess. Other than like scanning every single inch of the Citadel for any more side quests that might have popped up. I think we've done everything. Let's continue this race against the time that we've really been taking very, very seriously. Svarog. This. Many records and artifacts of Roman villains were recovered and sold at auction. That base is now abandoned. While I was in primitive anaerobic life, I was cunningly hidden anchorage of the ancient Krogan warlord Morrow. Let's see. More Dylan writings. To Noveria. Small frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions, is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation. Links out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. It is the source of many wild conspiracy theories.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector into berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Let's go say hi to people on the ground. Tally or Liara? Probably Tally, to be honest. Now, part of me thinks Garrus might be more appropriate here for some reason. You see Liara?
Equalizing interior pressure
Well,
with exterior atmosphere.
We can go back into the ship, right, and change our squad.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck. Stand by, shore party.
Tally was the last
progress.
one. Tally did go on the last main mission with us.
The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
It is only fair to give Liara a landing mission.
Equalizing interior pressure.
And she is
exterior
equipped in
atmosphere.
Sweet Colossus armor, so she's very durable.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Security drone? Does Liara have any updates to her equipment that she needs? She got a rail extension 6 when she could have a rail extension 7 or a scram rail. Give her a scram rail. She got the Cryo 7. She could have the Snow Blind. Do I... Shield bypass 22 and target max accuracy versus... more damage at loss of rate of fire and enemy. Yeah, I'll give her the Snow Blind rounds. Got a buffer 6 and Beneflex Skeleton 8. Oh, the kinetic buffer becomes a kinetic exoskeleton. But the kinetic exoskeleton loses the sweet cooldown, so the kinetic buffer 7 would probably be the best possible find for that if we had any of those, but we don't. I'll let her keep the kinetic buffer 6 though for now. More biotics is always a good time. True. Like I said, she is very heavily armored. So she's probably not going to go down quite as easily as Tally.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Don't try it.
Thanks, Rex.
Let's not start a fight.
Why not?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Looking at their armor, and okay, his Geth armor is definitely not the same. I was thinking that they might be wearing Geth armory stuff, but nah, there's a difference there. Probably not Geth armory.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
I heard there were Geth here.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
It's
The
light armor.
executive board does everything in
Well,
its
Geth
power
armor
to
might
protect the
have, like,
privacy
you
of our
know,
client
a bunch
corporations.
of different kinds. Geth armor may exist in light human armor. I don't know if there's any light humans amongst the Geth, but you know. Privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari
that's
matriarch
probably,
passed through a few
yeah.
days ago. Lady
I
Benezia.
don't remember.
Benezia. She is here?
Pretty good reason to have Liara here.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the
We're at the
administrator's office.
fight our way out of here, aren't we?
She is here. I can't believe it.
I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're a part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me. The sooner we're off this frozen world, the better.
I hate the cold.
Shoot what they get in our way. Maybe necessary. You know, if I had the armor... Fast. It's my N7. Gladiator. That's not quite what they're wearing, is it? Gladiator? Scorpion's not quite what they're wearing either. Phoenix, no. Mercenary, no. Duelist. Duelist looks nice, but it's not what they're wearing. Guardian. They're wearing Guardian. I think? Am I a Krogan? Is this not what they're wearing out there? So not Geth Armory.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security
Does this
personnel.
guy just do all of them?
If you
Like,
have questions or
voice circle
concerns,
everywhere?
our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you.
Like, this is
and
the
enjoy
exact same
your stay.
voice for the news. The news guy from, like, the Citadel also does the security prompts for, this place.
The managers warned us about you.
What they say. Shop? Merchant Opold?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you.
Oh?
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
What could possibly go wrong?
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone.
Well, pose no
within
threat,
this
then
port.
obviously I could say yes, right?
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
Let's do it.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
Everything, eh? Any licenses in here I might want? Metagel upgrade. I don't use Metagel very often, except by accident, but the Rosenkopf materials license. The Karpov 9 is kind of better than my current pistol, and because it's a pistol, it's actually quite inexpensive. Me buy it. If I don't like the firing, like mechanism and speed and all that, then I'll just
Greetings, Spectre.
give it to one of my
Have you brought the
friends.
package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Colossus 9 for Quarian. I'm buying that for Tally. 100%. Next time she comes out, she's gonna have some nice armor. The rarest armor.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
The Colossus, or
I'm here to shop.
something even rarer,
Of
but not
course.
necessarily better?
This one
wasn't there?
apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Frictionless materials 9. That's tempting. More heat damping is more good. I think I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I shouldn't. I'm going to. Quarian armor. We did get some nice Quarian armor for our Quarian friend. Frictionless 9 to go by Frictionless 8.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
I'm to shoot the gun. I don't want to. I do want to shoot the gun. I don't want to do it like in the middle of the. I'm fairly certain this game will never have a reaction to me firing a gun in any space ever. But just in case I'm wrong, I'm not going to fire the gun until like either combat has started or I'm somewhere like really remote.
Get out of here. I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I meant no disrespect. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
Humiliating, wasn't it?
No harm was done.
That is a generous attitude. My thanks. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analea Sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
Then you're actually protecting Normandy from the companies.
I am protecting them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to assault an Alliance frigate.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
My crew and I were involved in Saren's raid on Eden Prime.
You disabled the nuke. That makes sense. Special Tactics likes people who can think on their feet. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I'm sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
That's like a terrible place full of terrible people.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect, after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Action package. What is the package? Powerful experimental weapon mod. He lied to me. Shockingly, a merchant on this terrible station for terrible people lied to me. I'm shocked. Jellyfish at that.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm keeping it. I don't want him to get him in trouble. I don't want to get him in trouble with a Krogan, very angry Krogan bounty hunter. But at the same time, he lied to me.
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
That's a joke.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a
I
bit
should have kept it.
generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other.
Probably on
It
like
can
a
offer
Break
no
9
more.
unique mod or some bullshit.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
500 whole bucks. There's a whole slew of reasons why I probably should have kept it. But I'm not going to go back on that. Unless you make a really, really compelling argument. Lift or warp? Or lift. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save here. We have that quick save. The autosave actually as well. From like 17 minutes ago that we could go back to if we need to. And Yeah, maybe off stream I'll look up like what the reward is for that particular little side quest and make a decision. But I need to eat some food, so that's gonna be it for me for today. It's not something I would normally do, but I am dreadfully curious as to like how good or bad that, because like the reward for handing in is a big old 500 credits, which if I was level 1 would be something, but I'm not. So, yeah. I'm curious if like one end of the reward scales and the other one just does not. Yeah. It's gonna be it for me today. Thanks for watching, hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good day, whichever it is for you. Bye for now.